Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Rajik.
Certainly a good toss to win. He would have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there are a lot of runs in this pitch.
We're almost ready for this match to get underway. It's late in the season and both teams will be desperate for a win. The pitch looks good. The crowd has arrived and it's near capacity. Can't wait for the action to begin. Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto that early, that could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
End of the over, 9 off it. Mumbai, a 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Doesn't beat the infield. Good shot, a beauty. Massive outside edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 7 off it. Mumbai, 16 for none.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Garton from the Shivyal Yadav end. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be full.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Straight to the fielder. Thick edge. Huge edge. That's the over. Mumbai, a 25 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Beats the field with a great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Was quick onto that in the infield. They've gone up here.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. 4 runs added there. Mumbai, 29 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Ferguson from the VVS Laxman end. Going with spin now.
Spinner is coming on to bowl.
Brilliant diving stop. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. End of the over. Mumbai, a 46 for 2. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Omaze into the attack now from the Shivyal Yadav end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Warner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Got that away nicely. Finds the edge. 11 runs added there. Mumbai are 57 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. How will the bowler respond?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's a confident appeal. Drilled that one away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Edged it. Massive outside edge. 5 runs added in the over. Mumbai are 62 for 2. Omaze from the Shiv. Yadav end. Ahmed coming back into the attack. Hydrabad with a massive shout. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
9 runs added in that over. Mumbai a 71 for 2. Ferguson, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Ellis, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Omaze back on now. Nicked it. Gale staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch. First ball for the batter, coming in. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. As on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Beats the field with a great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Ten runs added in that over. Mumbai are 81 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Patel looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Omaze from the VVS Laxman end. Shadow coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's a horrible shot to start the over. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
David was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Edged. Hydrabad with a massive shout. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Well, that's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. 6 runs added in the over. Mumbai a 99 for 6. Wallace coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Needs a dot ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Ferguson from the Shivyal Yadav end. Shadow, the spinner coming into the attack. Beats the field with a great shot.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Warner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Well played, could be a quick single. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Garton, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Bold, stunning delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Off the middle of the bat.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. Mumbai are 128 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Ferguson has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ferguson has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. The left arm pace bowler is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Got it away for 4, that could have point very nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will the bowler respond?
Straight to the fielder at long off. And the batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Nicked it. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Ferguson from the Shivyal Yadav end. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good catch, out.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. 7 runs added in that over. Mumbai, 152 for 9.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
They picked the slower ball right away. It wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Great shot. Through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and had been put away. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Got the hammer down now. Fabulous shot. Well on the way towards that next milestone now. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. And that's the end of the innings. Hydrabad have been set a target of 166 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable. full total. They just need to get off. To a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally, won't stop that.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over, 10 off it. Hydrabad, 10 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Willie, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Hydrabad, 19 for none.
It's been a fantastic start to the power play. 2 overs gone and they're ahead of the required run rate and going at an excellent clip.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. Super catch.
That's a key wicket. Not what you want so early in the innings. Barely troubling the scorer.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, Hydrabad, a 24 for 1. Willie from the VVS Laxman end. Thick edge. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And out, deep fine. Had to run around a bit, and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Couldn't get it through the field. over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged it. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. The bowler looks really confident. Four runs added in that over. Hydrabad a 37 for 2. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Rabada, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Khan coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Khan with a huge appeal. Goes over the top with that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Six runs added in the over. Hydrabad 54 for 2. Patel from the VVS Laxman end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Flown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Bold! What a way to start the over.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Can't get that outside the ring field. Perfectly timed. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. 6 runs added in that over. Hydrabad 73 for 3.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Rabada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Was quick onto that in the infield. Brilliant diving stop. Rabada has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Khan from the Shivyal Yadav end. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. They well before. Bowler and fielders look really confident. will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate. Whacked away.
Zaman got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. End of the over. 8 off it. Hydrabad a 91 for 4. Massive outside edge. Trouble. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Timed that perfectly.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
13 runs added there. Hydrabad 104 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Willie back into the attack. Patel, the left armour, is the new bowler from the VVS Laxman end. Good fielding out in the boundary. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And that brings up 50 runs.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Ah, fantastic catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Hydrabad are now 100.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Doesn't beat the infield. Omaze, ready to face their first ball, really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Zaman waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nine runs added there. Hydrabad are 129 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Going with pace now. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Finds the fielder with that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 3 off it. Hydrabad are 132 for 6. The new bowler is coming into the attack. Rabada has been going really well here. Comes back on from the VVS Laxman end. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Rabada from the VVS Laxman end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Rabada will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
No, terrible shot. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, now then, that's on here. Batter should get a few here.
But the shorter ball doesn't work here. Roaded the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Rabada has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Singh, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Bowled him straight through. Good swing coming back in.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Great shot, through the gap.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment. Just 2 to win.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That marks the end of the match. Hydrabad complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match.
This
could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
What a match we've just witnessed, right down to the wire, and the smallest of margins deciding it. Join us next time, where we hope we can deliver to you more of the same.